A very good afternoon to you. Let me welcome you to this wonderful Friday afternoon right here in the city of Lagos. Yes, it is the 3rd of May and we are already halfway through the year, and we're super duper thankful to God for the grace to see today. Very quickly, my name is Kewe Akindola and let me officially welcome you to the show. It is the business side of entertainment. Today on the show, I've got with me an amazing producer. He's young, talented, and doing big things. So please, guys, a round of applause as we welcome our one and only Pelumi, aka Pelvic Tunes.
Thank you very much.
Pelumi, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good to have you in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about, let's start with Pelvic Tunes. How did that name come about?
Okay. Pelvic Tunes actually is just for my name. Okay. Pelumi and Victor, the first 3-letter words.
Okay, so Victor is part of your name?
Yeah, my second name.
Okay, great.
Yes, the PEL and the VIC joined together as Pelvic Tunes.
Pelvic Tunes. Okay, great, awesome. So tell me, Pelumi, why did you go into music? Okay, first off, tell me what you do. What's really your core?
Yeah, I'm a music producer.
Okay.
Yeah, from let me say, my dad, he was a music director, in church, like growing up.
Okay.
So he taught me majorly the basics of
music,
the instruments and the choir stuff. So it's very easy for me to go into it. So I've been doing it since secondary school. We had piano, everything in our house. So it's been a part of me. So
it's been a part of you. Okay, great. So tell me, what does music production and mixing entail? There's where they say there's music production and then there's mixing and mastering. Yeah, mastering. So what's the difference first?
Yeah, actually, production is just the composition of the sounds. You get the production is like the producing the beat. You get that's the production, the virtual aspect of it, and it can be digital, analog. You understand? The production and also recording. Recording is also part of the production. So a music producer or a beat maker is a producer. But when we talk about mixing and mastering, mixing and mastering is the processing of the vocals and instruments, balancing of the frequencies. And mastering is majorly trying to balance the song to the radio standards, the standard radio quality. So it entails. So if an artist is producing and is not really mixing and mastering the songs well, radio stations won't accept it and understand at all. So it has to be. There's a standard that
kind of music has to be on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do both?
Yeah.
You're a producer and you do the whole mix.
Yeah, I'm a music producer
generally. Okay, awesome. So tell me, how did you get into this business?
Majorly, I went to the University of Illinois. I studied political science. So I graduated 2014. So I've been doing it in school. So after 1 month after NYC, you get
you just decided that
let me just continue with it, and then let me just put in more effort and all. And since then, I've been doing good with it.
Okay, so tell me, how has the journey been so far?
Yeah, the journey basically, I won't lie to you, it's not really smooth to get. And nothing good comes easily. You get. So it needs a lot of passion, and determination and focus, commitment, consistency. You understand? So it all comes along, because if you are not focused, there will be a stage you just have you will give up. You understand on it. So it has to be something you love doing. So the passion will be the drive. Actually, yeah.
So that's how it's been. So let's talk about your journey financially.
Yeah.
So how has the financial journey been? Being a producer, what's it like? How does it affect your pocket rate? Positively and negatively?
Yeah. Let me start with negative. No, let me start positively. Let me start positively. Music production. The thing is, before someone reach the stage of a professional, you understand, there will be a lot. You understand, like putting in more funds to get equipment, and those plugins and softwares, they are expensive. Although they are demo versions, they are cracked versions, but getting the expensive, like 80,000 naira for just one software it's be difficult for an upcoming producer, you understand, to purchase. So that's one of the problems. And when it comes to branding too, you understand? The way you present yourself, your Instagram handle and all, or sponsored adverts and all, it's money.
Okay.
So but positively with time, when you keep doing what you know, when people know what you do, you understand, and you keep making research, you keep getting better.
Okay.
You understand? There's a whole lot of money there now.
Is it?
Yeah, now.
So there's a whole lot of money.
Once you have a song that is out there, like,
okay,
they go pay now.
Okay, so let me ask you, how did you start? Now you just said something about getting all those equipment and all that. Yeah. So how are you able to raise funds to get all this equipment?
First thing is it's your saving culture. You understand? The way you save, you must be how can I call it? You must be
prudent.
Yeah. In your savings. It's not how you make the money. That's not how you spend. You understand? Okay. So if I'm making 100k on a track now, I majorly if it's me, I don't really buy stuff like that because I prefer saving because I know what I want to get. So I can save I can use 30k or 40k and I've saved 60k for my work, for my job. You understand? So gradually
you get. Okay. So let me tell you, what were the logistics you put in place before you started your production business?
Yeah, based on logistics,
based on okay, so I know where that came from.
Based on logistics, I had a plan. You understand? I had a plan structured out. You understand? Like because at the time I was thinking maybe I should go. Maybe I should walk and then maybe I should go to a bank and start or go to the local government or the Senate to start.
Have your normal 9 to 5.
My now political science, my crap. But at the time I was thinking maybe let me just start my music career once and for all. But the logistic I put in place, I plan now. You understand? Okay, the location because I stayed in Ibadan before, so I have to move down to Lagos, you understand, because that's where the music production thing is
thriving.
Yeah. So coming around, you understand, the location number one, the way you are going to set up your studio. When I have to work, you understand, the method, the way. Maybe there's an artist, maybe it's a place where maybe there's a place doing artists are, you understand, because I can't go to maybe an estate that people are not there and I say but it depends on my okay, there's internet now, you get, so it's very easy for me to get artists. So the logistics put in place now, my finance too. You understand, the money aspect of it is very, very important.
It's very, very important.
Yeah, so I that one too was in place. So although the money was not there like that then, but I just had the belief like, okay, let me just keep working,
and
so
you will get there.
Up and all, so.
Okay. So about production of about music production, what aspect of music production takes up most of your finance?
Majorly, music production is still easy than an artist because once you have your equipment, you are good. You understand? It's still the same equipment, but the only aspect that is more that is somehow is the softwares and the plugins you use. Okay,
so that's what takes up so much money.
Because the sound is the sound that's going to differentiate you from other places.
From other people's sounds.
The clean sounds and all.
Okay.
But if you are not using a good plugin, it should be distorted and wobbling. So you save up to get a deal. So it's a whole lot of money.
Okay, it's a whole lot of money.
Yeah. So it takes more funds.
Okay. So what sacrifices have you made? I want to believe you've dropped one thing to achieve another thing.
Definitely. No.
So what sacrifices have you made, while being a producer and all that?
Free beats now. I mean,
free
beats,
So you give people free?
Yeah, sometimes now because you do free jobs sometimes.
You do free jobs sometimes.
Free beats now, and the free beat now maybe you used money to get for. You understand? You use money to do a lot of things to make sure to do these stuff, and and the intention is to sell. Okay, maybe a good artist coming around now, okay, like Davido now, like, okay, boss, can you just use this stuff? Maybe when you promo it, it's going to make my name famous and all, you understand? So that's one of the risk,
Okay, some of the sacrifices you have made. You've used your personal, your funds, that you're not getting anything back from it. You're just doing it from your heart for people. Okay, so let's look at Nigeria as a whole. As regards production, what do you think they could have done differently that have made it easier for you to do what you do?
Me personally.
Yes.
Like,
You being a producer.
yeah.
Yes. What do you think they would have done differently? What is different? What can be different about the country that will help what you do as a producer?
Okay, yeah. I think
Like, are there things that you think could have been in place that would have made what you do easy?
yeah, like number one, the board that we talked about, the agencies or like an association.
Okay.
If that is in place, it's going to, because at least the association can give out loans. Sure, you get.
Okay,
even
so
if,
you guys
even
too.
if bank is not giving out the loan,
Okay.
and it may be a producer association, then you are registered.
Okay.
You understand? So it's very easy for it's very easy for them to even know what we really need. You understand?
Okay.
Like a one-on-one,
Because they're
interpersonal
into the thing
relationship.
already.
Yeah, so
So
they
they
know
can
what
think-
we want. So majorly, I think that would be the first thing for them to do. You understand? So it should be like a body.
You need a
understand?
body.
Yeah, so,
producers.
Yeah, of producers. So before you can call yourself a producer, there should be a standard, a
Okay.
given standard.
Because I think we have lots of producers.
Yeah, you can't just wake up
Like
today,
everybody's-
get a laptop and put a headset and put a headphone and say you're a producer. It's not like that now.
Okay.
You understand? Even if you're a producer, like you have to go through some certain process.
Okay.
You understand? So I think that should be the first thing.
The first thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you train people?
Yes, I
You
do.
do a lot of
I can,
training.
yeah, I can.
Okay. So, and is it free or do you people?
It can't be free now.
You know.
You can't go to your school and tell me you want to unless it is.
Okay.
It's not. It can't be free.
Okay. So tell me a little bit of how you generate ideas to do your sound. Like, what inspires you to do what you do? Like, how do
I
you?
told you the other time is passion. Because if there's no passion, it's not easy. You understand?
Okay.
And God, prayer is very important too. You understand? It's God that's going to give you the inspiration. You
Okay.
understand? And in majorly, I work in the night. You understand? 'Cause I believe
Why do
that's
you
when-
guys say that every time? Like, I've met another producer who says I work at night. Everybody,
Yeah.
why are you guys like
no,
bats?
No,
Because I don't understand what happens during the day. Like,
no,
seriously.
there's no noise there now. And
Okay.
you'll be able to chillax, to relax, and you understand, and think more. It's all about thinking. It's
Okay.
all about thinking. It's not something like I'm carrying something, because I want to create something
Okay.
and I don't have any idea sitting down like this. You understand? So I have to take a whole lot of time and you understand and understand the sounds, play with a lot of things, and there will be noise and everything will be cool.
Okay.
Understand? With time, within 1 hour at least, there will be something.
You'd have
tangible
done
for
something.
you. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your family background.
Yeah.
So when you told your, let's first start with the ideology that parents have about people who want to be producers. You know, people feel like they're riffraffs. You go to school, you've studied engineering, you now come and say, I want to sing.
I wonder.
I want to be a musician. I want to be a producer. Yeah, so tell me what you think about that ideology generally first.
Generally, it's not cool. You understand?
Okay.
If it has been maybe in UK or US, like since like 10 years or 5 years, maybe a kid would have been playing piano.
Okay.
You understand, from kindergarten. So it's just about passion. You understand? You can't change what a kid loves doing. You understand? But majorly, education is key. You understand? Without education, it's very hard for you to, you understand, because opportunity will come up, and without education, the qualifications, you might not be able to reach it. There will be a limitation.
Yeah, you'll be able to move further.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and going to the second question, like the parents and my own
Yes.
parents,
Yes.
I told you they are choir members. My mom, we met in the choir, so they wouldn't expect me not to be singing and drumming.
No, but after you did political science and you now decided that you wanted to focus majorly on production, and I want to believe that your production you're doing is it gospel.
The general.
So you do gospel and you do so, and they're cool
secular. Yes, no.
and they're cool with the fact that you're doing both.
They love doing it, so
Okay.
the major thing they told me then is go to school, you understand, make sure you get your degree. So
Okay.
with that,
Okay. So that being said, you said finance houses don't support what you do.
Yeah.
Now, don't you think it's because they feel like people who do this music thing are not, I don't know which word, I'm trying not to sound derogatory, but they look at you guys like you cannot, yes, maybe you cannot meet up, maybe you can't pay,
Yeah.
you can't. Do you think that's part of the reason why they don't
It's
give
part
you
of
these
the-
things?
Yeah, I told you now, it's part of the thing, you understand. They're also it's a business now. They are trying to make money, profit. You understand?
Okay.
So before giving you the loan, there's a whole lot of things, as I said earlier, in the criteria. You understand? And maybe someone gave me £1 million to start up. Maybe I want to open a record label now, or maybe I want to pull up a show, maybe in Ibadan, you understand? And after the whole money, paying this, paying that, and maybe 5 people came to the show, you understand? I will just faint straight. Because second day, then go come with their car, say, and there's no profit, you understand? So there's a whole lot of risk in the game. So the best thing is save up personally. Don't even plan going to get a loan or something.
Okay.
Just make sure, be a boss of your own. At the time. But some stages you need to work with other people. You understand? But at the beginning, get yourself straight and right.
Okay. So what about packaging of your business? How do you package pelvic tunes to be different from what some other people do? Because I believe that if you're properly structured as a business, when you go to those people, they're ready to. Yeah, so how do you package?
Packaging first, it entails. Packaging is not about money, the branding.
Okay, exactly, that's the word.
The branding in the sense that, as a music producer now, number one, my sounds first has to be dope. First thing first, because it's what they listen to. That's what they before they now open your Instagram. Okay, let's see what
he has done.
You understand? And it comes with sponsored adverts too. You understand? Giving celebs or people that are giving them songs to listen your beats to vibe on. You understand? And it's also the promo aspect of it. So maybe I'm running a free beat now. You understand? I have to put it on major blogs and all. You understand? So they
can see what you're doing.
Yeah, so that's the branding, and my social media pages too. You understand? It has to be dope. It's not that I will now put, maybe when I'm in secondary school, when I'm flexing at home, put it on and I call myself. People will be like, oh, you understand? It has to be strictly business. You understand? And also putting on your freestyles, your jobs out there. You understand?
So people can see.
Yeah, they can see, and let's listen up, and they will call up
and they'll call you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me, how do you market yourself? How do you market yourself? That's one. And then what's your best form of marketing?
Oh, when it comes to marketing, I'm not really going deep into that for now, but with the marketing aspect, I think it's still about the promo. You understand? The market, because production is not really like the artist, you understand? Like, I have to shoot video, I have to put my songs out. The only thing is I will just have to make sure I work with this right set of people, you understand? They will do the marketing, you understand? Just making sure my sound is good. Maybe the promo, the online stuff I have to do, it's a whole lot of money. Okay, let me talk about the marketing majorly now. Okay, I want to market myself. I put my songs to major blogs, SoundCloud, put in Nigeria and stuff, you understand? So I'll be having a large.
But do you have to pay money to put your stuff out there?
Yeah, although they are free. They are free websites.
Free websites,
but the
listenership is not.
It's very low. So you understand. So and also I can sell beats too online. You understand. So from there, the revenue, the funds I get from it, I can invest it in your. So majorly social media. Social media is the best for me.
For you, the best form of marketing right now. Yeah. Okay, so now I see people who go online to take this free beat you talk about, and then they sing on the beat. So let's assume you did a beat right now, and I just saw that beat online. I liked it, and I now did a song on it, and the song now blew.
Yeah.
Am I going to give you money?
Yeah, it depends. I don't think you should give me money.
Okay.
But I think you should come around and let us work. But majorly those artists, when they blow like that, that's when they remember Don Jazzy, Don Jazzy. So if you are using my before you using my beats, you understand? Majorly, even if it's not free beats, is like I'm giving it out. I don't even care about.
Okay.
But the major thing, my tag is on it. Even if you are not giving me the money, my name is on my tag is on, my signature is on the beat.
Okay, that's your own.
Yeah, my signature personal for my vocals, my beat, you understand? So even if the music is going, you understand, they will know it's me, you understand? My contact will be there too, you understand?
Okay, but why is it not possible to say if you use my beat and the beat starts bringing money, then I get something from it?
There should be an agreement. It can't be oral. There should be an agreement, like major. Okay, let me say now, if I'm not collecting money from you, and you are, and maybe the YouTube the money they generate from YouTube and Spotify and all, I will have a percentage on it, maybe 20% or 30% as a producer. So even if you are not giving money in the first place,
you're already getting.
Yeah, no, and the song is not. Maybe they've not known it, but at the time the song just went like that. Okay, we have a written contract already, so we work on that and we get paid.
And you get paid.
Cash out straight.
Let me love the money. Okay, if you're saying talking about artists, do you manage artists as well?
Yeah, I've not gone into that.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of.
But you work a lot. You work very closely.
People, with artists. But I think there will be benefit. There will be a benefit, having an artist and focusing on him. You understand? When everything gets easy and cool, at least that's a very good source of income for the producer. And,
okay. So do you have any fears? What are your fears?
The fear is just my fears majorly is it's all about risk now. I'm giving out my time, now. Like I've been doing it majorly professionally 2015, 2016, like professionally.
Okay.
So since then now till now, you understand, I'm still on it. Okay. Your mates that we started the production together, they left maybe because of one challenge or the other. So they are making good money where they are, maybe in a bank or something. So there should be the passion must be there. You understand? The fear is just that after all this, am I sure? You understand? But at the end of the day, the fear should be the motivation. It's supposed to be a factor. You understand?
Okay.
In giving you the motivation and the drive to work harder and keep getting better. You understand? It's all about with time. It's just not to give up. You understand? Okay. With time, it's gonna get better.
Okay. So what inspires Pelumi?
Like my personality.
Yes, personally, what inspires you?
Yeah, personally, what inspires me is the way the way people, you understand, the way I help people, the way I can be able to impact people around me, you understand?
Okay.
Even if I have a little, I can share to people. So with that, and making people happy, around me, and with that said and done, it's this major source of inspiration for me.
For you.
And you understand, and also God too, you understand. The choir too, and all. So I pray a lot too. So
okay,
that's
where inspiration comes from. Okay, so now let me ask you about people who want to go into production. Now there are a lot of people who want to do music, and there are a lot of people who want to produce, but they don't really know how to
go about it.
No, not that they don't really know how to maybe sing, and some don't even know how to produce. But I don't know, do you producers tell them the truth? Like, do you tell, if somebody comes to your studio and cannot really sing, are you able to say, do you know what, I think you're not really, or do you just say, well, should you pay me my money, I'll do your beat for you, and you just go? It
depends on the relationship with the person.
Okay.
So if maybe I'm in the studio now, and someone comes in, you understand, like I want to work, the first 30 minutes I have to study the person. Is this someone I can open up to? You understand? Although major, like the job of a music producer is also to direct the artist to give
towards
advice.
The right, yeah. Okay.
But some people, majorly in Nigeria, they don't want you to tell them this. They don't want you to correct their lyrics. They don't want you to. So when I discover your person,
your kind of
person, so then I can now say, okay, bro, you see, maybe I will have to give you this beat, and you go back home to work on it. So you understand? So, but majorly they believe they have the money. I want to pay you, so do what I want.
I want you to do. Okay,
don't
ask me.
And if you can't do it, there are so many guys around to run it. So,
okay.
But majorly it's very good for them, for artists to because the music producer is just like a music director to acquire man's time.
Okay.
To direct and you understand.
Coordinate what they're
like a professional musician now. You should know that already. Okay. But majorly people just get equipment and mic and just sing. So music business, so maybe they are not really into the music business, they are just doing it for the craft, or maybe you understand. But professionally it's supposed to be like that.
Okay, so if somebody if a young person wanted to become a producer now, what would you advise the person to look out for? What are skills the person should have personally before going into music? Into production.
Music production is all about instruments,
Okay.
You have to be vast in it. You have to learn how to play the piano.
You have to like it naturally, or you have to go and learn.
No, if it's a passion, if it's a gift, it should be better. It should be easier. You understand? Like me, majorly, all the things I learned myself. You understand? The
Okay.
piano, since like 1990 now. You know, when I was at home, I don't watch films. I don't even watch films. All these GOT, all these Game of Thrones, it's none of my business.
Yes.
My piano, you understand, my sounds and my drums and music videos and all, you understand, that's my own passion.
Okay.
So the passion first must be there, and number two, you have to learn instruments, the piano, the drums, the bits of guitar, you understand.
Okay.
Listen to more music before you even start. Listen to music, different genres, you understand.
Okay.
Classicals, blues and all, reggae, sure you get. So with that, you can get your equipment
and you're good to go.
Exactly.
Okay, so how many beats do you think you'd have done now? Can you put a number to it?
No.
Yeah.
I'm even doing beat like this now. I'm not saying anything.
So you're sitting down here now, you're doing
because
beats.
it's from the mind now, you understand.
Okay.
Before I sit down, because majorly the music producer, people that are not doing it from the mind, you understand, that sound, there won't be distinction there won't be difference between the general sounds and you. So you have first thing.
So your sound it would always look the same.
Yes, like the copy, you understand. But now when I sit down and from my mind I can create sounds on my own sounds, and I can just carry my system and try and work it out, and it's more easy like that.
Okay. So how do you separate your business funds from your personal funds? That's one. Okay, let me allow you to answer that first.
The business funds from the personal funds.
Yeah.
Personal funds would be important. Because the branding now, the clothing and all, the swags and all, you understand, it's important too, but I told you.
So how do you separate? How do you know? How do you say, oh, this money is for my business? This is all. You do not separate at all.
Savings now is very simple. You can just open it, maybe 2 accounts. You understand?
Okay.
You know what? But majorly is all about the saving culture. Your discipline.
Okay.
You understand? In the way you save your money, it's not how you see the money. Even there are sometimes the money you need to use for your body, you put it into your career.
Okay.
Because at the time, the career it's gonna pay you back.
Okay.
When you eventually succeed. You understand? So it's all about the way people say. Some people, even the money they make, the plan they have for that, maybe they want to get a mixer now, they will still spend it on getting clothes and all, getting more swags, feeding. It's good, like though, but it won't be that easy, especially if you are the one getting the funds yourself. Maybe there's no parent giving you funds and all. So it's you just have to be disciplined in saving up and putting differentiating between
your personal fund
and
from your business funds.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that being said, how are you able to secure your future? How do you think what you're doing now is sustainable?
Yeah, it's sustainable.
Okay,
like
and it can
now.
For now. So no, but what about in future? Like for example, as you grow older, do you think music production is something that you'll do till you grow old? What are you doing?
That's why I went to school now. There have to be a plan A and a plan B.
Okay.
You know, my political science is what I love doing. You know? So I chose it. You understand? It's what I love doing. So probably maybe around 45, 50 or 40. You understand? I can now sit back and let me see how I can. You've seen our commission ourselves. You understand? With that, specifically I'm set up. I can still be doing. I can even go into video editing. I won't be the one doing, but we set up the industry or maybe a company. You understand? So it's still making sense.
It's still making sense.
That's why I said we have to go to school and learn other things, so at least you can have a whole lot of things to work in. It's versatile. You get
about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me now, this is my last question for you, Pelvin. What is that one thing that people do not know about you that you want them to know?
Okay, to say the truth, I don't like going out majorly. I like staying alone and doing my things on the own.
Okay.
But majorly, music production is all about the showbiz. I have to go out and
you always have to be in people's faces all the time.
And do stuff. But me on my own, I prefer staying inside and for 1 week and I don't
go anywhere.
Yeah, and do my things. You understand? That's how it has been. But majorly when I come outside and do people will think maybe I'm social or this.
But you're really not. You're just not trying to.
Yes, because of my job.
Because of your job.
That's just one of
the things. Okay, so you guys have heard it all. Pelumi likes to be on his own.
Yeah.
It's because you guys are calling him out to come and do beats for you. That's why he's up and about.
Yeah, and they'll come to my house
to disturb you. Yeah. All right, great. A big shout out to those of you watching us via Instagram. We have KJM Media. Oh, this just went off. Oh God, this just went off. I'm sorry. But to those of you watching us via Instagram, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you all from Insights Radio. Big shout out to somebody in the studio. We have YT and his manager. JMC, thank you guys for being supportive of of Pelumi. So Pelumi, thank you so much for being here. Wish you all the best in your production career. When are you making a beat for me? Because I have one song playing in my head right now.
There's a beat.
There's a beat already. Are you serious? Okay, great.
Awesome.
Awesome. So after the show, we'll talk about that beat. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Until I come your way same time next week, it is the business side of entertainment. My name is Keva, aka Kewizia. So you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Yeah, bye.